I want to talk to you today about the journey of a disciple. The Bible says in Matthew chapter 5 and verse 13, "Enter by the narrow gate. For the gate is wide and the way is broad that leads to destruction, and many are those who enter it. For the gate is small and the way is narrow that leads to life, and few are those who find it." I want to tell you, way back when I met the Lord when I was in college, I just began to follow Jesus for who He was. But the Bible, I remember it reading in Luke chapter 14, that if anyone wants to be my disciple, let him sit down and count the cost. Well, let me tell you the truth, I forgot to sit down and count the cost, because there is a cost in the journey of a disciple. The gate is wide and the way is broad for those who just rush into it, but for a disciple, the narrow gate and the narrow path is something that we need to deliberately choose from. Many times in this journey of a disciple, we find that denying ourselves is indeed difficult. Carrying the cross, which means our carnal life, comes up alive, strong and well. Every morning you need to fight that devil. And so He said, every day carry that cross, and it's going to cost you. So sit down. Many times, through the journey of many years now, I sit down and think about the cost. Well, I can't live like everyone else. If I'm a disciple, I need to deny myself. I need to choose that narrow gate. I need to choose that narrow path, because few are those who choose it, but that leads to life. I want to encourage you, those who are watching. I know those choices are very different from the ones you make in your college or in your workspace or even in your church. But the way of a disciple is sometimes narrow. But choose that. There's a cost for the journey of a disciple. What is that cost? To deny our desires and to carry that dirty, ugly flesh to the cross and crucify it every day and cling to Jesus and walk with Him. And you said, if you cling to Jesus and walk with Him, you shall find life in the midst of a world where people have everything, but they're shallow and they're hopeless and they're depressed. But Jesus said, you shall find life. Narrow is the way. I want to encourage you, choose that narrow path and choose that narrow gate. Few are there, and I want you to be in there. And let's push in to find life.